Than that first drive, pick six.
The offense never got a chance to really get oiled up there, did they? But the defense, they certainly got in gear. What a big-time play and a great way for them to start.
And now the offense, they've got to turn things around and figure this out because your backs are on the ground real quickly.
Yeah, usually when you're starting the game getting the ball, 0-0 is the only score you're worried about. Now the second time you get it, you're already down a touchdown.
So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. This one fielded at the 5. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. The Madden Elite's offense coming back on the field. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Wait, 20, 380,
and down to a knee. That's one way to call a play.
let's go!
Check.
Hey, Mike, go!
Now a carry for the former Michigan State man, Le'Veon Bell. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it's going to be 3rd down and a ways to go here, 3rd and 14. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now 3rd and long.
New Mike, 52, Mike, 3 down, these 2. I got one. Check it.
Be good.
Let's go on.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Oh, he can't get away, and Brady will go down. Reggie White in there to drop him for a 6-yard loss, and that'll lead to a 4th down.
Brandon, what I remember most about playing with guys who knew how to rush the passer, they would just tell you, just cover people for me, just long enough for me to get there. And that's exactly what happened on that play.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hecker to punt it away. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. Oh, he'll field it in the end zone. One of the longest punts in the last decade or so, 80-plus yards. And the offense will come back out deep in their own territory. The Madden Legends offense trotting out again. First and 10, Young on the screen. Here's LT. And able to get it across the 20 before they get to him. 16 yards right off the bat and a 1st down.
I like the screen being called here early in the game, especially on the opening drive, because, Brandon, when guys come out of the locker room, especially those pass rushers, they are so amped up to get to the quarterback that you can use that against them, and a screen pass is a great way of doing it. A lot of teams against good pass rushing teams, they want to run the screen 10 to 12 times in a game.
Right. He's tight right here. He's tight on the right.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Young on 1st down. And he's going to be grabbed and pulled down. Joey Bosa in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10.
Well, the beauty of screen passes is they take a little time to develop, and they can often hit big, but sometimes they take too long to develop, and sometimes you get sacked.
Yeah, what's perfectly called for a defense to attack a screen?
Typically a blitz, and even though people think that the screen operates against the blitz, if you have the blitz called and you still cover the screen, now that allows your blitzers to get there.
Here's Steve Young on second down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Gonzalez. That one good for 17 as they're set up better now for third down.
Well, that's a sight we should see a lot today. Tony Gonzalez, first in receptions by a tight end with 1,325 and trails only
Jerry Rice.
yes, for most receptions all time.
Single.
Third and short yardage. Young over the middle, complete. It's Gonzalez. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It goes as a gain of 8, and it moves the chains.
When Tony Gonzalez makes catches, sometimes I feel bad, like it's almost routine. And that's really not what the deal is. This is a guy who has to work his way open on every play because he's such a featured guy. But he's also a guy that throughout his career, there's a little bit of a loyalty and a soft spot for Kansas City, his first team. When he went to Atlanta, did you know he kept his mouthpiece from Kansas City, which was kind of that yellow that goes in the Kansas City uniform? Not in the Atlanta uniform, but he kept wearing it because he remembered the good times he had in KC.
A good pick up there of 20 yards. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, he's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. On first and 10, Young. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Gonzalez. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time, and a first down. Defensively, they better figure something out. Opening drive, he already has 4 catches.
And if you have to figure out how to stop him defensively, that usually means you weaken your defense. That means that now the offense is doing the dictating, and they should have other things.
Back with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and our drive continues here to start quarter number 2. And they're on the move here. They've got it first and 10. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now a first down throw for Young. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Khalil Mack in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8.
And plays like that really hurt play calling. They had a really nice gain on the previous play, but gave about half the yardage back on the sack. Excellent pressure up front, nowhere to go with the football. Down he goes.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Watch 80. Watch 80. He likes to get those jump balls.
Set! Blue 90!
From the gun, Steve Young. And the pressure gets to him again. Luke Kuechly in there to get him, and this pass rush strong now. That's sacks on back-to-back plays.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Hey, watch Sam. Watch Sam. Check Mike 54. Mike 54.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Slam. Mike's 54. Mike's 54.
Watch him now, Barney! Barney!
Game up.
Gun! 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 Gun!
Third and long for Young. And he's going to go down again. Luke Kuechly in there to pick up his second sack now of the afternoon.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
On is the Hall of Famer Ray Guy to punt this away on 4th down. Back deep, Antonio Brown. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. The Madden Elite's offense trotting out again. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers. Now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. So that's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
54. Time to go. Night.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. Finds, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Lawrence Taylor coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18. On play action, now Brady. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
52's the mic right here over there, right? 52's the mic.
No run call here. They'll look to throw instead. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his... And he will have a touchdown. Now whistles here, and we're going to get a timeout. Taken by the offense, as they'll use their 2nd one of this 1st half and make sure they've got the play call right.